Sykes Nation, hope you're all doing well. I just wanted to take a second to congratulate all of you on winning the Cherry Cup title and the Sutherland Cup Championship this past season. We'll get to the Sutherland Cup highlights in just a second or two, because who could forget Vano to Herf to Merce to the back of the net. That's just one of the amazing memories from an incredible season for the Cyclones. To the graduating players and the players who won't be back this fall, a genuine thank you for supporting 519 Sports Online. I sincerely appreciate it. And for those players who will be back, I look forward to covering you in September. I've been doing this media job now for close to 15 years, and this is definitely one of the highlights covering the Cyclones over the past season. It really was a great experience, from the pregame chats with Max Coyle, who was the first guy out of the locker room, the last guy onto the ice, Brady Anderson flipping pucks in pregame like he was curling, or Danny Skinner, who always looked right into the camera when I had the camera in his face. It really was an amazing season, and congratulations to all of you. Here are the highlights now, and to steal a line from Holden Lansink and Caleb Warren, Listy forever.
You're listening to Cherry Bus Line's OHA Hockey on CKNX. Safe, reliable transportation throughout North America. Visit cherrybuslines.com or call 1-800-265-8980.
Game 7 of the GOJHL Midwest Conference semifinal tonight. The Listowel Cyclones hosting the Waterloo Siskins. Good evening, I'm Steve Sabrin, along with Scott Bridge at the arena and Ryan Drury back at our studios, keeping everything on track. And what can you say about this series? It was close in Game 1, a 3-0 win for the Cyclones there. And the team felt that they didn't play their best. Waterloo would go on to win the next two, and then it's been a seesaw battle for the rest of the series. And that leads us to here. And Scott, you can't leave anything in the dressing room tonight, because if you lose this one, you don't get another chance.
No, you don't. This is do or die here tonight. Both teams understand that. And talking to both coaches, you have to know that really what's been said in the room has been heard. Obviously, kids have been through speeches like this before. It's just going out and executing.
Listowel trying to get it out. They do. Moved up. Here's Verbeek. Fights through. Sends it off the boards. Verbeek in. Oh, and he couldn't get a shot away. Look out. Here's Steelstra. He gets a shot. Go. Hit the post. No, he scores. He scores. Verbeek. A 4-3 win. It wasn't easy. The toughest test of the year. Waterloo with all the heart they could pour onto the ice. They had the lead, and Listowel clawed their way back. 4-3 win in Game 7. It'll be a Listowel Elmira Cherry Cup once again. Game 4 of the Cherry Cup final here between the Listowel Cyclones and Elmira Sugar Kings from the Dan Snyder Memorial Arena. Good evening, I'm Steve Sabrin, along with Ryan Drury and Luke Wagner back at our studios tonight, keeping everything on track. And here we are, opportunity to make some history tonight. It's been close for the series, but the Listowel Cyclones do have a 3-0 edge.
They certainly do, Steve, and I mean, it's been a contentious series for a number of different reasons, and that got ramped up after last night's contest. But you're right, a big task here, looking for a potential sweep. This would be the first time in Cyclones franchise history that they won back-to-back championships. Last year, just their second ever Cherry Cup. So this would be a huge, momentous mark in their franchise's history.
3 minutes left here in the third period. Tied at 3. Puck into the Listowel zone. Clayton coming in. In behind the net, Coyle to pick up the loose puck. A little bit of room here. Pass to the near side. Herford's got a foot on the brakes. He picks it up, and he's trying to sprint. Here comes Herford. Through the middle on the backhand. Flips it off the end boards. Chases it down. Herford again. Takes it out in front. There's a shot. They score! They score! Cullen Mercer!
Oh, my word, Steve. Chase Herford. Of course he's the guy that's got legs left. Steve, I'm standing down here with Cyclones head coach Jason Brooks. Brooksy, we all know about the journey and the adversity you guys and yourself personally went through as a group last year on the way to just the second Cherry Cup in franchise history. How's it feel to go back-to-back?
It's pretty special. It's been a great year, and I know we had talked about not setting goals in the public's perspective, but we knew we had internal goals, and winning the Cherry Cup was one of them. And our guys found a way to do that. You know, that Waterloo series was a heck of a series, and we found a way to survive it. And then we started to play more Cyclone hockey.
Game 6 of the Sutherland Cup semifinal between the Listowel Cyclones and London Nationals. Good evening, I'm Steve Saber along with Scott Bridge. Ryan Drury along the boards tonight, and Luke Wagner, of course, keeping everything on track from our CKNX studios. And glad you can join us for what I'm calling this an historic broadcast. An opportunity for the Listowel Cyclones to advance to the Sutherland Cup final. They've never been to a Sutherland Cup final in their history. And tonight on home ice in front of what's been a very enthusiastic crowd in the pregame, have an opportunity to move on. Here's Van Ootgem in behind the net. Leaves it for Mercer. Mercer up front. Shot scores! Nate Mercer scores! Listowel leads again!
What a beautiful pass from behind the net. Colin Mercer. He finds Chase Herford in tight. And he's got two National defense all over him. But he gets down a little further, gets lower on the stick, and then goes 5-hole.
And it's in deep Listowel territory on the far side. It goes to Trottier, intercepted by Van Ootgem. He's got an open net. Van Ootgem scores! A Sutherland Cup appearance coming up for the Listowel Cyclones for the first time in team history. After winning in 6 games over the London Nationals, 3 of the games into overtime. From the Haldimand County Caledonia Center, it's Game 1 of the Sutherland Cup Final between the Listowel Cyclones and the Caledonia Profit Corvairs. Good evening, I'm Steve Sabbert along with Ryan Drury. Adam Bell back at our CKNX studios keeping everything on track. And Ryan, this is it. Don't have too much time for the pregame show here. They're just about ready to go, but this is it. The Listowel Cyclones have reached the pinnacle, and now they're going to try to put that final mark on their season.
All the marbles here, Steve. It's going to be an excellent series. The 2 best teams in the GOJHL, and we're going to see a lot of competitive hockey here. These 2 teams both want it for different reasons. Obviously, Listowel, they're here for the first time in franchise history. Boy, 1-0 would look a lot better than 0-1.
Sends it across to the far blue line, and look out, Caleb Warren read it. He's up the ice. Warren coming in on a breakaway. Caleb Warren backhand scores! Caleb Warren makes it 1-0.
Holy cow, Steve, what a great start.
Rebound, Dielstra, turnaround, scores! Mitch Dielstra, Caleb Warren. I think Warren may have tapped that on the way in.
He reacted like he got something on that.
Lansing to Herford, shot, save, rebound loose, open net, they score, Mercer! Make it 3-0 Listowel!
Wow.
Towards the net, Lee waits, Lansing scores! Holden Lansing, one-time shot, and all he did was not a hard shot, he just tipped it towards the front of the net, and Listowel. The Listowel Cyclones win the first Sutherland Cup game of their history, and they'll go home with the 1-0 series lead. Here's Lansing. Up on the near wing, makes a nice move, slides it up to Lee. Hits the angle, and defenseman Lee shot scores! Jacob Lee makes it 1-0! He's into the zone. Nice pass. Drop pass. Far side. Score! Mercer! What a night! 2-0 Listowel. Last hard and low. Van Oudingham with it. Out front. They score! Chase Herford! 14 seconds left in the period. Chase Herford makes it 3-0. Territory. Picked up by the Cyclones. Wrap around, they score! Tommy Huggars! Power play Listowel. Mercer again. There's a shot. Score! 5-1 Listowel. Nickel near side. Van Oudingham with the shot. Score! Van Oudingham 6-1. And the Listowel Cyclones have given themselves a 2-0 series lead in the Sutherland Cup. But there's still a lot of work to do. More to come. You're listening to Cherry Bus Line's OHA Hockey on CKNX. And it's going to be cleared by Caledonia. Coils by himself. Shot, big save, rebound, another save. Oh my goodness! How did Max Wright get a pad on that?
Oh my word, Steve. Max Wright showing off his athleticism there. That was an incredible double pad save. The first one, he's just in great position at the top of the crease and makes an excellent save. Nobody gets to the rebound except for Caledonia, and he managed to slam that right leg over and absolutely rob Caledonia of a 1-0 lead. That's the type of goaltending that this guy's been providing all season long. 30 seconds in the power play. Backdoor to Lansing. Holds on. Scores! Tipped in front. Chase Herford's going to get credit. 1-0 Listowel. Of course, it's Lee on the near side. Back to Coyle. Coyle towards the net. Herford scores! Herford scores! 2-0 Listowel. And that's going to do it. Listowel wins it on a shutout. Max Wright in game number 3 to take a 3-0 series lead in the Sutherland Cup final. And game 4 will go in Listowel Tuesday night. A chance for a clincher, which is always the hardest thing to do. To Van Oudingham, finds Mercer. They're onside. Mercer cuts through, cutting to the net. Colin Mercer hit the post. It's in. It's in. 1-0 Listowel. The far side in the Listowel zone. Nice breakout pass. Anderson charging in hard. Has an angle. Goes to the backhand shot. Rebound. They score. Keeps it into the zone. Here's Lansing. Back to the point. Coyle. Minute 30 left. There's a tip towards the net. And that's on Charleston. Open net. They score! Lansing makes it 3-0. Now Caledonia's got to regroup. Last minute of play in the third period. Wright will settle it down. Here's Nickel. Fires it down the ice. Open net. He scores! Puck to the near right wing. Up comes Eschweiler. And here's the eruption. It's building. The Listowel Cyclones will raise a Sutherland Cup banner here in 2018. Down to Ryan Drury. Guys, I'm down here with Listowel Cyclones alternate captain, Caleb Warren. Caleb, this is pretty darn special.
I don't know if I'll be able to talk right now, Ryan. 4 years. Dream come true, right?
You're a local boy. You and Blake Nickel did such a good job becoming the leadership core of this team. Obviously, you know, everything you guys went through last year was a building process under Jason Brooks. You guys rallied around him last year, and as a group, you all came back for one purpose, and you've done it.
Yeah, everyone bought in, and, you know, this is such a great group of guys. I did it with my best friends. We're going to remember this for a lifetime.
It's pretty darn special, man. You did it. Congratulations.
Thanks for the support, Ryan.
Let's go down to Ryan.
Guys, I'm down here with Listowel Cyclones captain and the pride of Listowel right now, Blake Nickel. Blake, your brothers are just down here on the bench. Just you gave you a nice shower after the game. Obviously, this is an accomplishment. Pretty darn special to have your family here and all these fans to share this with.
Yeah, it's nice to have everyone here, everyone home, and to do it in front of the crowd and then them, extended family here as well. It's special, for sure.
Jason Brooks, I remember we talked to him at the start of the year, and I don't want to toot our horn or anything at CKNX, but we said, Brooksy, we think you can do it. We think you can win the double. And you guys did it. A lot of you guys came back for your final year with one purpose in mind. How good does it feel to lift that cup up in front of the fans?
Yeah, you weren't the only one to think that, Ryan. We thought that all year that we could do this and get to this point. We believed in it right from the get-go. We set our mind to it, and this was the end goal for a lot of us 20-year-olds. There's 9 on the team, and you know, even in the rough playoff series against Waterloo and then London, you know, we just stuck to our game plan, and we knew we could get it done.
You guys shot for the moon, and you went right through it. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you very much.
And that's how it ends, 4-1 in game number 4 as the Listowel Cyclones sweep the Sutherland Cup final, and they continue to celebrate on the ice. For one final time, on behalf of Scott Bridge and Ryan Drury, Luke Wagner back at our studios, and for everybody who had a hand in our Cherry Bus Lines broadcasts, and our sponsors and our fans, I'm Steve Saverin. Enjoy your night.